Thank you, Infinite Intelligence. Thank you, existence, for making this possible. Today, of all days, I'm very grateful to be alive. It's just mind blowing each time I can come to be online, right? With all the challenges, with all the struggles, with all the ups and downs, I'm here. I need it. In short, I don't just have thanks for new subscribers alone. I have mega thanks for Infinite Intelligence for everything that is happening in my life. Like when I see how everything comes into play. I've not had a haircut in a while because I've not had the resources to yet. And it's kind of not a bad idea anyway. It's a new style, I guess. You can call it fancy rough. So call it the fancy rough style. Yeah, this is my fancy rough style. Everything is fashion, right? So yes, I'm grateful for our new subscribers. I'm impressed from 15 to 30 subscribers, and I just got started, right? And I'm glad that we can all grow together because the beauty of growth are those baby steps. You see, it's about the process, right? It's about that little increase that makes the whole thing different. Right now, you might think you're not progressing, you're not doing much. But if you really see how those little baby steps you make go a long way in shaping everything you do, right? And my process is I'm always grateful. That's the thing. And gratitude is a carrier of abundance. So even when things want to look blue, right? Even when the day wants to look out of hand, I put myself in the shoes of an AI had that just has a chance to be human for even if it's just one day. And I can imagine how that AI would touch the grass, feel the air on his skin, all those little things we take for granted. The fact that you can see, the fact that you can talk, the fact that you can feel, the fact that you can even have a bad day, right? Or you can even be hungry. You can feel an empty stomach. You can actually feel something. There are so many things to be grateful for. And I'm so grateful I don't even have any health challenges. And the thing is, it's emotions that are locked up within us that are so complicated to be expressed by us that actually develop into sickness within our body system. Because physical sickness doesn't just start on the physical surface, it starts from your inside, your emotions. So when you keep thanking Infinite Intelligence for animating everything that can exist, right? That is what I'm always grateful for. And when you keep negative energy within you, whether it's jealousy, envy, hate, anger, whatever negative shame, whatever negative emotions you keep within you, just know that it is inevitable that you will not fall sick, right? It is so compulsory for you to fall sick because negative will always attract negative. It's like saying negative people will not do negative things, right? Or it's like saying negative people would share or give or love. That's why for me, anyone that has ever been in my life that couldn't help me, right? I don't see it as a bad thing. I just see it as they didn't have the ability to, right? Because either they were too negative within themselves, showing off on the outside, fake, right? Or one thing or the other, right? Because the truth is, if you are happy and excited within you, it is everything about you to spread that. You want to make the other person happy and excited. Unless you don't have the power to, right? It's not within your power, which is not really your fault anyway. Because we can't really do more than we can do, right? You can't give what you don't have. You can't give someone love if you don't have love. So if I'm coming out here trying to get you to feel good, because I feel good, I know what it feels like. Even when I do have top surgery, yes, I know what it feels like. I'm grateful that I can be at that point where I can use workouts to ADHD driven focus, like that's fire to work on my chest because that's all I do. I use the intensity of my ADHD to hammer my chest, and yeah, it does a lot of stretching and tightening, and that's how I keep it. And I know that I see the results, right? I don't need anyone to tell me. And coming from someone that was not comfortable to come online like this for the longest of time, have you checked my vi- old old videos? Like check my old videos. You would see only my face, and you see my face, you see me covering it because I was just not it. Like the turmoil I was going through. Imagine going through all that and you still want to give, right? That's why I was coming online to share words. And when I watch my videos, I'm impressed of how so much I love. Like no matter what's going on with me, I just still want to see that God within another smile because God is everything to me, right? And so if I can exist, why not, right? So yes, I'm always excited, and one other thankful thing, I'm thankful for my code. My code started working. It's just that it's confidential, right? And I like the fact that I can create something. It's called creating, but it's not like it's something new anyway. Those things that helped me like invent something, right? I think the right word would be invent because we really don't create. Create is to create something new, but it's new, sure. But yeah, it can be you can call it mixture of creating and inventing at the same time. I'm thankful. I'm very thankful for existence. I'm thankful for my twin flame for sending me her energy to help propel me into this positivity. My positivity has been on an increase, right? And I wish everyone can really smile, like honestly. Like when I come online and I'm laughing and smiling, it is effortlessly. I'm not even making an effort. Like ah, I'm not making an effort. Like it's easy. It's easy to smile and laugh. This does not mean that I don't have a sibling that is struggling to understand why I'm finding it so easy. Do you get? We all have different perspectives, and I can't force her to understand what I understand because what I understand is from birth, right? I grew up understanding things from birth, and not until I was able to read books to confirm that it's not loco loco. Books help me become confident and bold to come online because the more I read, the more I see people that I have not met, things that happened in ancient times that I was not there. This me was not there. This physical me, right? But I am aware of them even before I got to know. So all those confirmations are not something I can just dismiss, right? Because it's something I've lived, and even if you have your own perspective, it can't change what I've lived. So that's that. And so, But my secret viewers, those that do it in private, I love you. I say I love everybody. I love all of existence. Like I'm so happy that I went through everything I went through, because if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be true. The truth of someone coming out of thick darkness wouldn't be evident in my life. And so, even though it took a lot of from me and it took the death of my ego, which I'm proud of, actually now I'm happy that I don't even have that ego in my life. Though at first it was, the ego is not like bad in the sense that it tries to defend you. And having a low self esteem was not something that my ego was proud of. Do you get? Like, I had that low self esteem for the longest time because I kept having informations coming to me. And so, not being able to confirm them made me feel odd. Do you get? There's so many things that was happening inside of me, right? That I couldn't really express because when you're chaotic inside, that turmoil, right? When you're a mess inside, you don't have a good vibration, you don't feel good, you can't understand. And because feeling good is important to understanding. That's why you can see so many people that don't care to understand. It's not even their fault, they don't have the ability to, they can't comprehend. And you don't even understand, you don't have the ability to understand. You see that kind of you know, when you don't know that you have a problem, but you have a problem and nobody can see it, even you, that kind of thing. For the longest of time, there was I I think I made a mistake and I nobody corrected me. And when I found out that nobody corrected me, I was furious. Like that time when I was still like having that ego, I was like furious. Like, how can I be making mistake and people are watching me and you're not saying anything? What kind of bullshit is that? Like, I was angry with everybody, but I just felt, what are you angry about? People that don't understand themselves, you want them to understand you. Yeah, that's the truth about human being. We're still all going to understand ourselves. We're still trying to understand how we are, what we are, right? But it takes feeling good to really be able to sit with those emotions and understand, because if a child is not feeling good, you can't really understand anything. So yes, I don't want to make this video so long because I want to be able to thank everybody, all those that are against me, all those that are with me. As long as you can breathe, you can exist. I'm grateful for you. Like, I'm grateful for everyone that contributes to the story of love. I'm grateful for the downs and the highs, the ups and the lows, right? I'm grateful that I can even exist, literally. It's it's wonderful. I'm grateful to be positive. Like, I don't think it's humanly possible to be positive if it is not the story of source in you, right? Like that thing that gives you life. If the story is to be positive, right? So if I can be positive, I'm grateful. And I'm grateful for everyone and anyone that can exist. Because everyone and anything that can exist is God in expression. And so I just like I just made up my mind that I was not going to shout or argue about why can't I see love everywhere, right? That is the same me me being guilty of not seeing love. Like, you're arguing about how why is there no love everywhere and you cannot see it. Is it not the same thing as being guilty of the same crime? Thank you for the intelligence. 444 on the clock. Mwah. I love all of existence. Thank you for the intelligence for animating all that can exist. For being the reason of my smiling, my happiness, my peace, my everything. Thank you for my twin flame for sending her my sweet words to let her know that she's not alone and I love her so much with all of my being. I just remembered something. Love is beautiful, honestly. But I remembered something about growing. Growing can feel like very uncomfortable because it's a process that transforms you, right? It's literally transforms you. Like you can't remain the same. Like just see how big this head of mine is. Forget the fact that I've not had a haircut, but the massiveness of my head it keeps expanding, and I'm like, "Chee, baby, I love you." Like I'm at the point in my life where I'm just so in love with this God within me that gives me that gives me breath, that keeps me alive. And I wish everybody can have that relationship personally. Like you don't even need to go to any church. I can't remember the last time I was in church. Right. But yeah, it's not about going to church or trying to impress anyone. It's about the present state of being. The thing about it is you can't be positive and express negativity. It has to be from within you. So if you see someone like, for instance, if you see the DD release, PDD's documentary that's just recently got released, you see how he was abusive and all that. It's because inside him, he feels like a piece of shit. So he can only act, express what is within, without, right? So instead of you to be feeling sorry for him, I know it's not easy to feel sorry for him because he was doing shit, right? But yeah, I feel sorry for him because I understand that it has to come from a place of inside. Just the same way a place of expressing love has to come from inside. You can't express love, you can't gift somebody if you don't have. What are you giving? Are you not giving misery? And so I'm grateful for my big head. I'm grateful for everyone that loves my big head. Because if you watch me, you have to love this big head because I love it. In short, if you don't even love it, I'm not jealous of you. I'm jealous of anyone that loves my big head. You know, that's how much I love me. Like, if you like me, and I'm like, am I in competition with you now? Because because I'm the first person that loves this me, right? And love is free. Happiness is free. You don't need to pay for it. You don't even need to have champagne, right? And you can just smile and smile and smile, and all your teeth are out. It doesn't need to be complete. But it's true, it doesn't need to be complete. You don't even need to have anything. You can just keep smiling. And you see, that shit is healthy. It's not just. So I'm grateful. I'm happy that I can breathe. I'm happy that I'm growing. I'm happy for my new subscribers. I'm very grateful to all of existence, to YouTube for making this growth possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone that loves me, and thank you, everyone that watches me in silence. Thank you, everyone that is just supportive, little they can. And even though I live in solitude, thanks to solitude because I love it. I love it. Oh God, it's so good to be feeling good. You see, I told you that everything that looks like it's forever is just temporary, and you shouldn't change your vibration. Don't let anything dictate your vibration to you. It's all just to get. So thank you, thank you. I'm honestly grateful, honestly, and I really love to give thanks to everyone. Say yes, thank you.